Well, we all saw the headlines on Trump's announcement regarding diversity training. The big question is, what are you going to do now? And so I've been getting so many texts, so many emails asking, like, what does this mean? What's going to happen? And a lot of fear, a lot of concern, from diversity consultants thinking, oh my gosh, my business has crashed. And so I just want to just say, exhale, take a minute, and look at the original letter, not the headlines, not the articles that are written by the various news media, but look at the letter that came from the Office of the Management and Budget and see what it's actually addressing and see where you may fall into that, or perhaps you don't. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do not even fall into that category, but we're running with the headline of diversity training. And as you know, as a diversity consultant, diversity training is not just about race. It encompasses so many different things. So I would say first, be proactive. Call your clients, reach out to them, write letters to them, send a text, whatever way, communicate with them first and let them know what this means in terms of the work that you're doing in their organization and how it affects. Now, I know that this memo was written to the federal government and it affects how the federal government is spending their money. And of course, now we're thinking if it happens in the government, then surely the next step is going to happen in private sector. And that's why you need to be proactive in contacting your client and talking to your client about what materials you're delivering. Let them again talk about the outcomes of that material and reminding them of the change of the culture that you are expecting to see in their organization. Because if they lose focus of that and get caught with the headline as well and start asking themselves, why are they spending this money on this training? Then you have trouble. So that's why you need to be proactive. Go ahead and look at what materials you are delivering in your training. And from what I can see, most diversity consultants are just doing basic unconscious bias training, implicit bias training. And so where they really are not going to be impacted by this, according to the letter that was written by the OMB. But what happens is we don't do the research and we go into a panic. Our clients go into a panic, but you don't need to go into a panic. You need to be proactive, get a hold of this, talk to your client about it, and continue to break down the barriers that are in the organization. Continue to do good work. Continue to build an inclusive environment. This training and other trainings are needed. They're so important. Have an amazing day and continue to build workplaces where women can thrive.